Hey guys, we are down to the last few days before school starts. I feel like summer went by too quick, but I definitely love the schedule that the school year brings. We had a really good week and weekend. During the week, we met up with my mom and stepdad and did some geocaching and lunch. So basically, geocaching it's like an outdoor treasure hunt kind of activity. You download an app and you can use GPS coordinates to find like little hidden containers that are called geocaches at like specific coordinates. And so it's just something that my mom started doing with my kids. And so I kind of tagged along this time. So that was a lot of fun. And then we went out for lunch, and that was about it for the week. Friday, Dalton had a sleepover with some of his buddies, and then I had to work Saturday, so Brett took the kids out to his parents, and all of the cousins had one last sleepover at my in-laws. So for Christmas, I think it was last year, my in-laws bought a big tent and a ton of sleeping bags and stuff for all the kids. And so they did like a whole sleepover thing. So they had a ton of fun. So one last little hurrah before the school year started. And then to kind of finish the weekend on Sunday, my husband and we headed back out to the lake and then just kind of hung out there and had one last little lake day. Of course, none of the kids really slept, so by the afternoon, they were all getting pretty tired. I think my kids went to bed around 7 p.m. that night. So that leads into today. My house needs a really good wipe down, and we need to get book bags ready, laundry done, maybe some after school snacks and school supplies totally ready to go because we have 2 more days and then it's back to school. So today is kind of my big prep day, getting the house back in order. It just feels so good to have a clean house, to have everything organized and kind of start a fresh week, especially when you have the chaos of school starting. I did take Dalton to get his hair cut this morning, came back home, threw on some comfy clothes, and now I am starting to clean. I've noticed that when I don't have my camera on and I'm vlogging myself cleaning, I'm definitely more all over the place when I clean. So I try to go really room by room, but then I'll see something else and my brain goes straight to that. And then before I know it, I'm cleaning a whole new room. So you guys definitely keep me on a better schedule. I got that Bissell little green mini portable like carpet cleaner through an Amazon Prime deal probably a year ago. I use this little guy all the time. We don't have any carpeting in our house, thank goodness. I should show you guys pictures of what our house looked like before, because we have done, since we've been in our house for roughly, it's probably been 7 or 8 years at this point. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I should show you before and after pictures. There was carpeting in what is now our dining room. There was a wood-burning stove, which I'm sure some of you that have been here for a while remember that. So we took the wood-burning stove out. There was carpeting underneath it. It was terrible because you don't technically walk into my front door. You walk in through the porch, through the side door. And so that leads into kind of like that awkward room right there. It's kind of hard because I never really knew what to do with it, because as soon as you walk in, it's like, I don't know, I don't want you to walk in and like hit the table kind of thing. So I do kind of like how the table is pushed to the side and then it's a little bit more open, because we don't necessarily use our kitchen table or our dining room table that often. We mostly just eat in the living room, to be honest. But anyways, that room that I'm in right now, it used to be all carpeting and it was terrible. So I was so happy when we redid the flooring, but having that little like handheld carpet cleaner has helped so much get little spots up with accidents from the dogs or the kids spill something on the couch. It's been awesome. So if you are looking into getting something like that, that little green Bissell handheld carpet cleaner has worked. It's worked really well for me. So you guys know that I'm constantly changing things around my house, and I really stick to neutral colors, but I've been trying to add in a little more like earthy tones, I guess, instead of sticking to just like white, gray, black, brown, because that gets boring. So adding like the green to my pantry or painting my hutch that green color, just trying to add in, keep it neutral. I think I will always like the neutral colors, but I was kind of thinking about redoing the playroom. It definitely needs a little sprucing up. I want to add curtains, but I've kind of been thinking about painting it maybe a navy blue color, but not full on navy blue, but just kind of pulling out a blue color to do in there. And I don't know, I'm so torn on what to do in there. It's really not a playroom anymore. It's kind of half of it is my office area, and then the other half is extra toys from Dalton, really, or there's like extra puzzles. But truthfully, my kids never ever go in there unless it's just to go in and grab something that they need in there. They don't really like go in there to hang out. So I'm trying to make good use of the space. Like, even though we have an old farmhouse, the bedrooms are smaller. We don't have big closets or anything like that, but I feel like I could make use of the space that we do have. So having this really pretty sunroom, I feel like I could make use of it. So if you guys have any good ideas, let me know. I have been trying to look on Pinterest for some different ideas, like hanging string lights in there, throwing up some curtains, making it almost like a moody, like, I don't want to say hangout spot, but just to kind of go in there and just have like some chairs, a little table, just, I don't know, another like hangout room. But I don't even know if we would go in there. I don't know. I feel like I always try to like add a bunch of extra stuff to my plate, and then I end up feeling overwhelmed and I start the project. So trying to stick to one thing at a time. Another thing that I have really started to think of is trying to spruce up outside a little bit. I am probably the worst at outdoor stuff, landscaping, planting, gardening, all of that kind of stuff. Like, throw me in a kitchen and I will bake you and cook you whatever you need. Throw me outside and I feel lost. So I've been kind of looking into some different like landscaping things I can do. Probably will not get to majority of it this year, but next spring and summer, I think I have some really good ideas that I can throw together and kind of like wrangle my husband in to help me, because I've realized if I go to start a project by myself, I think he feels more like, okay, he's helping me out doing a project, versus if like there's something big we need to work on, it's kind of like, oh, I don't really want to start this project. It's a pain. So I'll just start it for him, and then he'll just have to like help me with it, if that makes sense. It's like a little wife hack, you know, like I'm not going to give you the chore or the thing to do, but I'm just going to start it, and then he will just help me because he's just a good husband. So hopefully I have lots of projects coming in the winter and then moving into next year too. But other than getting into the swing of things for back to school, my main focus has been Dalton's birthday. He is going to be 14 on September 14th, so it is his golden birthday, and you guys know I kind of let my kids decide what they want to do. I'm not about having a big birthday party because it's stressful. If you're a parent, you know. So that's kind of where my focus has been lately. But that is it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.